Ahoy hoy, I'm Planarwalk, and I've decided to come down to the water today because I want to talk about water. And as you can see, there's some ocean or sea or whatever, and it may look a bit flat to some of the flat earthers out there, but I think that the calling water flat is using a very simple definition. It doesn't account for everything. Like one of the better ones would be to say that water conforms to the shape of the object that it is contained within. You know, that's a very simple definition, but it also is a lot more accurate. But I think the best definition that we can use for the shape of the water is it conforms to the forces that are acting upon it. So, like with the water in here, in the sea, it conforms to the shape of the container, which is exerting a force upon it, stopping it from falling into the center of the earth, really. But it's also conforming to the force of gravity. You know, it's not just floating in the air. So, how can we actually test this? How can we test that water conforms to the forces acting upon it? Well, there's a very simple thing you can do. You know, fill a bucket with water and spin it around. I guarantee you that that water is going to stay flat, according to flat earthers, and, well, not exactly flat, but it'll stay flat enough, and it will also, you know, sort of, the flatness of it will move depending on where the bucket is. So if it's upside down, the flatness will be on the bottom. If it's right way up, and this is while it's spinning, of course. But that aside, there is another thing that I just want to say, because, you know, you always say about, oh, the oceans are always flat and all that. What about tides? You know, I've been thinking this. What about tides? You know, does that not cause the sea level to rise and fall by a couple of meters sometimes? What is that caused by? And can you really say that the water's still flat when there are things called tides that exist? So yeah, that's just mostly what I wanted to say today. There's a bit of science in there. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe if you like that video. I can't really edit this video today, so the shout outs to my patrons, god damn it. Patreon Dan for $20, big thank you. There's also SunSkyStone at $5, MCToon or MCToon, I need to work out how to pronounce that, at $5, and also Simon D at $5. I didn't read it out in any particular order, so yeah, I will see you in the next video. Between you and me, thank you for watching.